Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is J Sports. I'm your host, Jason O'Neill. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these Cowboys videos. And make sure that you support us on PayPal, as this is the way we make money to buy this film for this match. That's right. Anyway, we are going to be doing a Cowboys versus Bangles pregame and analysis, and of course the injury report, and of course the predictions. Now, last week we discussed, and we'll put up that video, that the Cowboys offense was awful, and of course there are injuries and all kinds of things. Now, I will be releasing more videos on the Cowboys. I just couldn't release them before I was at a cousin's house, so I was busy. But let's go ahead and get into this one. So today, at 1:25 Pacific, they are playing the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are at a 7.5 point percentage favorite over the Cowboys. I think that they're going to possibly get it higher as kickoff comes up. Now, both teams came off some terrible losses last weekend. The Cowboys, they had a terrible offense. The left guard, the starting left guard, the starting safety, and the quarterback are all injured. And there are more injuries to go over as well. The Bengals, they had 5 turnovers. Their long snapper's injured. Their backup was in there, and it cost them the win. And then their play was just awful. But they have Joe Burrow. We have Cooper Rush. The only good thing about Cooper Rush is this. His win against Minnesota. Otherwise, oh boy. Look, he did have some explosive plays happening, mostly from players that aren't even on the team anymore. So they're no longer on the roster. For Rush, can he get the ball to his playmakers? Well, I mean, there aren't many anymore because the Cowboys chose to complete their defense, their offense. So let's go over the injury report really quickly. Dak Prescott. Look, maybe about 4 to 8 weeks, but he's not on the IR, so he's going to be gone for 4 to 8 weeks. I think so. I think they're going to try and bring him back week 3, week 4. I don't think they should with that thumb injury, and it's on his right thumb, which is his throwing arm and thumb and all of that. They need to make sure they are ready to get him. I guess, how do I put this? They need to make sure that that he's ready. Connor McGovern, he left the game after the first drive with that high ankle sprain. Jaron Kearse has the knee injury where the hamstrings off of his knee. I think he'll miss about 2 to 4 weeks with that. Terrell Basham, he's also injured, and he'll be on the IR stash. Michael Gallup, which we will get to in a bit after this injury report, he's not ready to go. Maybe I would say week 3 or week 4 or so. Probably against the Giants, probably against Commanders. I don't know. Now going back to Gallup, let's go over him. He returned to the 7-on-7 drills on, I would say, Wednesday. So he wouldn't have been able to do so or practice if he had gone on the IR. So they're using the 21-day window that they get after the player is out of the IR stint. So after the 4 weeks on the IR, I don't think that he'll play today, most likely. So like I said, he might play week 3, might play week 4. I don't know. It's possible. In the meantime, we have CeeDee Lamb, Dennis Houston, Noah Brown, and Jalen Tolbert. Now, Noah Brown does whatever Noah Brown does. CeeDee Lamb was kind of left alone. Dennis Houston, really? So let's go over how to win with Rush. How do you win with Cooper Rush? No, there's 5 things that you need to do, I think. And thanks to Tom Down from the Dallas Cowboys report, I got this. So number 1 is run the ball and be able to. You might think, Jason, that's self-explanatory, right? Look, Elliott got almost 5 yards for every play. So it was an effective running game. But he couldn't run the football because the Cowboys were behind the chain so much with penalties and mistakes. You pick up 8 yards on a run, but then you have a false start. You're on 2nd and 8. Now the run situation's gone. Now your run game's over. So let's look at the early down run rates versus the expected early run down rates. Now, look, this is a little bit nerdy. I don't usually do this, but let's go over the Niners and the Bears. The Giants, they have Daniel Jones as quarterback. He's bad, so they run the ball because they need to and they want to. The Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions are first run teams. Dallas was plus 8%. When they could, they ran it more frequently than any other NFL teams. But they couldn't because the offense was a mess. So yeah, they can run the ball, but things need to be fixed before they can even do so. Now, here's how they can do it. Speaking of that, they need to be a team. Help everyone. Here's what I mean. The offense was an absolute mess. Tyler Smith played okay. Zach Martin didn't play the way he needed to, the way we expect him to play. The ground game was, But the play designs, the offense play designs were terrible. You have 3rd down plays where 2 routes are okay, but then they have their 2 high coverage taken away like that. So you can't stretch the defense. They had drops. The routes were not great, and they didn't have any creation. They didn't create. They were not creating any separation. When they did, though, the quarterback plays weren't good. He wasn't throwing it at the tight windows. The pass protection was bad. Forniak was also beat so bad that when there was a touchdown on the field, Zeke, I'm pretty sure Zeke was up. CeeDee Lamb was open. But hey, the quarterback couldn't get to him because Zach Forniak was beat so bad. That's how bad he got beat. So why couldn't the team run the ball? Because of them getting so many penalties and making all these mistakes. Everything in the NFL impacts everything in this game. It all needs to be fixed. Everyone is to help everyone. Right? It's just, even just half of these things, even just a third, I would say a third to a half, they need to be fixed because the offense play, the offense plan of hey, let's let Dak carry this team is out the window and stupid. You need to carry each other. If it's not fixed at all, it will be a disaster again in week 2. Number 3, the defense balls out. The defense is awesome, and you expect it to be awesome. Now, Joe Burrow, if you want a bit of confidence, had 4 interceptions and a fumble. So they do have some issues on that Bengals O-line. But when the Bengals go under center, it's a run at 90. It's a run at about 90% of the time. It's almost always a handoff also. So if your defense, if Michael Gallup, if Lyle Collins, if Micah Parsons, if Lyle Collins, if Anthony Brown, if Jordan Lewis, if Trayvon Diggs, if they're gonna do their thing, That's fine. That's fine. But you can't expect them to carry the whole team. And what Skip Bayless doesn't understand is you can have Michael Parsons sacking everybody. Where's your offense? Oh, we kept the Bucks to 19. You also didn't score more than a field goal, Skip. So, while you have the offense and they do need to ball out, you still gotta fix what I told you in the other thing to do. The team being the team, or what the defense does is gonna go to trash. It's gonna be null and void. It doesn't matter. Next, we got the special teams. Special teams are special. There are some issues though. They do have some issues. So, the thing I will say is this. I think that with special teams, you're gonna have problems in many ways, right? Now, on penalties, they still don't do well, right? So some of these issues, they didn't set up their kick returns right at all. They also got behind on the field because of penalties. The Cowboys were so behind. Maher was all right. He was actually pretty good. Anger had a good play. Now, number 5. Play the young guys. Play the young kids. Sam Williams, he had 6 snaps against the Bucks in week 1. They weren't great, but it was 6 snaps. Only 6 snaps, yes. But look, you gotta have him play. You know, you can't say much about them. It was only, it was only 6. But hey, you gotta let him play. Because we got Dennis Houston, we got Noah Brown. Dennis Houston doesn't really do well at all. Simi Fehoko was Simi Fehoko, he was not even that great. And then of course, you have CeeDee Lamb. Now Michael Gallup comes in. I hope that most things are gonna be fixed. But again, this is you need to just be better. You got to do better all the way. So my score prediction, I'm gonna say the Cowboys are gonna lose. They might even lose 4 straight. You got Cooper Rush. If the Bengals can't win against Cooper Rush, that's a problem, because Cooper Rush went 7 for 67. He's not a hot player. But my score is 25-10. 25-10 Bengals. I don't see them doing well. I don't see them actually getting it done the way they need to. I think this is going to be a disaster unless they fix what they need to. In fact, Zeke Elliott was saying, hey, we need to run the ball. We need to run the ball. He's begging them. Mike McCarthy doesn't even know his offense. Okay, so that is my score prediction. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of the Cowboys? Where are their chances? How do you think they should win? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. And also support us on PayPal. It is how we can make videos like this, and we can do so much more, especially with our guests. I really appreciate you watching this video, and we will see you guys next time.